Welcome everybody to the Sad Boys Mets Club. I'm Giovanni Blanco.
And I'm Franklin Blanco.
Here we are. This is our third episode. We're so happy to be here. We're in full swing with spring training and being Mets fans. We're antsy. We're nervous. We're excited.
I'm worried. I'm worried for when it starts to count.
It counts now. It starts counting now. I mean, we've...
I hope not.
The spring training process, basically everything being thrown against the wall and trying out everybody who comes through. It seems to be like there's 100 players. We've talked about a handful of the acquisitions and the trade gets and the sort of people that we picked up over the off season, but it seems like half the players that are popping up I've never heard of before.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of them are like the random minor league guys we have.
Seems like they're getting like the guy at the hot dog stand and pulling them up, putting them in a Mets uniform.
I mean, hey, if he can hit.
Melendez. I hear they're hiring at the hot dog stand.
I think that's one guy that I think I can confidently say is not making the roster.
Ooh, really?
Yep.
Why do you say that?
I think he's gonna be a minor league guy. I think before Tauchman it would have been a little different, but like I think we have a lot of depth for that outfield, and I think he's gonna be great to have, just not on our roster.
It's weird because when I saw the interview with Mendoza, Carlos Mendoza, he did mention Melendez as a possible, everyday player.
I don't think that's happening. I think things would have to go wrong for that to happen. So I'm hoping that doesn't happen because I think we have more proven options and higher ceiling options.
Okay.
And I feel like Melendez is really, I mean, he can play the game. It's just we have better options, and to be putting him out every day would mean that something happened to those options, in my opinion.
And those options being right now, we're still kind of sticking with our first day lineup as far as the outfield: Soto, Benge, and
Soto, Benge, Rober. But
yeah.
I think Tauchman does have a chance. I think Benge still has to do some more proving of himself, because I mean, if you look at it, like Tauchman made a big first impression because he had 3-run home run his first at bat.
Yeah,
that was like, because he's fighting for a roster spot.
You can't mess with veteran power too. It's just like, and it just feels like we do have a lot of younger, fresh players who could use somebody like Tauchman. So
he's gonna be great, I think. And he's like he had other offers, and he signed with us because he thought he could get significant playing time. And he's used to getting like half a season of playing time. He's not like expecting to be an everyday player. I just think it's really good. I think he's done enough to where I could see him definitely on the opening day roster, because he's a proven guy. But I want Benge starting day, like opening day. I want Benge out there. Yeah, I think that's like.
So sorry, Melendez.
I think Melendez, there's not much space for him.
Let's talk about Juan Soto.
I'm excited about. I think spring training, I haven't seen much from him yet. But it's spring training. It doesn't really matter. The people that spring training really matters for are the people who we don't know about, but we know that Juan Soto is one of the best players.
Yes.
So it's fine.
We know that he's going to be the MVP this year.
Yes, because
he said so.
He said it himself. And I think there's a very real possibility of him beating Ohtani if everything goes the right way.
Yeah.
I think it's like there's a lot of factors that have to align, but I definitely think he could beat him.
Well, we talked about this before. Ohtani has that, he actually has like a greater hill to climb because he's doing two things: the pitching and the hit in the regular batting and position. So
I mean, that's why he's been winning the MVP. I mean, actually, not even these past few years. He's just been batting so good that he's won it. But like, that's why he was winning MVPs with the Angels, because it's such a difficult thing, and he's so good at both. Yeah. Like I've said it before, he's not a Cy Young pitcher, but he's very close. Like he's definitely a top tier pitcher. I think at least half the teams wouldn't mind having him as their like number one pitcher. And then he had a 50-50 season, so it's really impressive. But I think we've seen there's a balance to it, to where if he's batting more, he'll bat better. If he's pitching more...
Did you say betting more?
Batting. Because no, we can't talk about the betting. We don't want to get into that.
Just messing. Just playing. Let's get back to Soto and talk about the things you said. If everything aligns, if he does the things that he's supposed to do, what are the things that he's supposed to do? I mean, what are we looking for outside of the obvious with Soto?
I mean, Soto's going to hit good. Biggest priority, I would say right now, he can't have that slow start, because last year was his best year, but he had a slow start that really, he would have hit more home runs than Ohtani if he hadn't had that slow start.
Yeah.
He would have had a better case for MVP if he hadn't had that slow start. I think he genuinely could have won if not for that, if that slow start hadn't happened, and if he gets his defense up. I think he could have won last year with good defense and no slow start.
Well, new position. I mean, he seems to be doing okay right now.
There haven't been many. He hasn't gotten many opportunities to prove himself but we've seen from his career he has had better defense stats at left field. So I think there's a big possibility that is going to help him, and he's such a great player that he's. Last year, he was, focusing on stealing bases, because that's what he can do.
Yeah.
He can keep the skills that he gains and then focus on a new one every year. And last year was stealing bases, and he went from, 12 steals max in his whole career per, season to 38. He almost had a 40-40 season. And a lot of that was because of the first base coach. But I think Soto is just great enough at the game that he can do that on his own as well. And then this year we've seen him already talk about, and not even not as a throwaway comment to answer questions, he said he's really working on his defense, and I believe him. I think he's probably still gonna be a negative outs above average defender, but I think it's gonna be less than -12.
Yeah, than last year.
That was pretty bad. So I'm thinking maybe -6. If he was -6, I think if he's a positive defender, he wins the MVP. But that's probably the biggest thing holding him back is his defense. But that's also his biggest potential, because Ohtani doesn't do defense. Ohtani's defense is his pitching.
Yeah.
And we saw last year, after Ohtani's 50-50 season, he kind of dropped his stolen base numbers a lot. He wasn't focusing on that as much, which I think is in part one of those things, because he's pitching more. He shouldn't be stealing those bases. He shouldn't be jamming his fingers up against the bases.
Possible injury. No, we don't want that.
Yeah, so I think that's another area where Soto really has ground to gain on Ohtani and win that MVP. As long as the Mets are winning, Soto's winning.
So, two things. Is it a bad time to jump into any wishes for you for this week?
For this week, I don't know about for this week, but I do have I have one clear wish for myself. Though I should preface by saying, a couple games ago, or like maybe it was even last spring training game, Bichette kind of proved me wrong a little. He stepped out of his zone. Get that? Like, that was clean.
Yeah,
that was
good.
Yeah. Which is funny because he was kind of going back to shortstop position to make that catch.
He kind of was.
Yeah, he definitely. And then afterwards, he talked about it. He was like, I had to ask Mauricio. Like, I had to be like, is that a thing? Because he doesn't remember that ever happening to him when he was playing shortstop. But I don't care. As long as somebody gets the ball there.
That's right.
So he kind of was proving me wrong, but I'm still.
It's funny because all I thought was where he caught the ball, at least there was less of a chance of messing it up with the throw.
Yeah, he was way closer to like that was. He could have tossed it.
I feel like he's like I'm a little nervous about his reach and his sort of throw to first.
I think he has a very average arm. If you look at like the stats, I'm pretty sure he's like 60th percentile arm, which could be a lot worse. But it's like
60th.
It could be. It's like he's in the gray. And
sounds like the red to me. Sounds like
in baseball, the red is great. You want to be red is 99. He's in the gray. He's not
in the black. He's in the.
Trust me, we've got some guys who have very bad percentages when it comes to defense.
Yeah.
A 60th percentile arm could be a lot worse.
One of them is an Oriole.
Oh. And Darryl Strawberry says he's gonna regret it.
Yes. I miss Pete Alonso already, man. I miss Pete Alonso. I'm just I am of the camp that still feels like that was a big mistake. But
I feel like it sucks though, because it's like I don't think we were ever gonna sign him back, and I think we should have. I think he's gonna be a great player. Like, I feel like if we were going for Kyle Schwarber, we should have gone for Pete Alonso. I feel like Kyle Schwarber might be a little bit better batting wise, but he's already a DH, and Alonso has like at least a couple more years, like at least one more year at first base, and he has the fan value that like more than makes up for it.
We love him. Sorry to sidetrack. Pete, we miss you. Pete.
We think about you.
Yes, you're in our hearts. Let's talk about Lindor.
I'm excited because we've only gotten good news. It was last week. It was that he's certainly on track to make opening day, and because he's a switch hitter, he's going to be more likely to recover faster because he can take that pressure off of his hand. All good things. We found out he's got his stitches out.
Mm-hmm.
Stitches are out. He's going to be doing some impact training. Like, he's getting ready. We might see him in spring training even. Like, he's ready to go, which is great to hear. It could have been so much worse. And I want him to start playing as soon as he can because he's a bit of a slow starter.
Mm-hmm.
And so it's better
he needs to
get him going as soon as he can. But yeah, it's great to hear because I love Mauricio. I love Beatty. I wouldn't be comfortable going into the season with either of them as our like opening day shortstop. I think the team only works if we have Francisco Lindor. Like I think the team works, but it's only the top tier team that we can be.
Yeah. We need to walk in with everybody.
Mm-hmm.
It can't feel like we can't. I mean, whatever. We'll begin however we begin, but we just don't want to begin the first day feeling like, already 2 or 3 people.
It's gonna be rough too. We're facing Paul Skeens.
Really?
Yeah, we're playing Pirates.
Oh.
Luckily at Citi Field, so at least there's like
some advantage.
Home game, but it's starting day. It's opening day, so they're playing Paul Skeens. That's gonna be not very fun. But we have Freddie Peralta. Yeah. So I think
who I'm looking forward to this Friday, seeing a couple innings.
I'm looking
in a
forward
METS
to
uniform.
Tomorrow. Noel McLean. I want to see him pitch a little. Today was rough for all us Jonah Tong fans out there, but
Not
spring
that rough,
training.
but he gave you 2 good innings.
Yeah, it's spring training. It doesn't
training.
matter.
Spring training.
And he was never gonna make the roster.
That's right.
He was
that's the
he was
thought.
always he's always gonna go to AAA, get at least a month or 2. He needs that.
Yeah. Sorry to sidetrack you a little bit, but I had seen some interview online with Brandon Nimmo.
Is this about the Steve Cohen? I saw an article about how Steve Cohen messaged him before they traded him.
Well, this was about the whole captain controversy, and
I haven't seen that.
He was just saying how, that that anything that's out there is just like a rumor and all made up. He's like, he said I can't love Lindor more, and we never had that argument or that discussion about captain, who deserves to be captain. And he's like, I definitely never deserved to be captain, and I never had that thought in my brain. And and if anything, if Lindor was the guy, there's nobody who's like nicer and cooler and whatever. And I was just like, oh, it's a love fest.
Oh, we should bring him back.
Bring him back.
I mean, it's okay though. We have new mini Nemo.
Look, it's all about letting go of the
Benge.
past. It's all about releasing the former version of the Mets and starting new with this amazing new lineup.
They never won, and that's something we have to remember. They were great.
They didn't go all the way.
They were great, but even at their best, they couldn't. I miss him. Our child of God.
Our child of God. Yes.
Oh my God. I think every team needs at least one like fully Southern Christian boy like Brandon Nimmo. He was just.
Not to be obvious, but should we talk about Carson Benge?
I'm excited.
Yeah.
I was a little worried because I was loosely following, and then today was the Jonah Tong start. So in school, I had my earbud in. I was listening to today's game because I love him. And I've been following a little bit, and Benge hasn't gotten a hit. Like Benge has been not great in his couple of at bats. Today he went 3 for 3.
Yeah.
Today he was on a tear, and the only reason it didn't get anywhere was because the people behind him just didn't end up putting enough power behind him. But like he was especially, I would love to have that kind of guy. He's fast, good at defense, and he can hit. He can get like those singles, infield single, and then he just beats the ball out to first base. Because if he's batting 9th, which is what I'm pretty sure we agreed that's where he's gonna be, then we're gonna have Lindor, Bichette, Soto, any of those guys right behind him. That's incredible.
We need the possibility of someone who is young and feeling ambitious and not thinking too hard about how he's gonna get on base, but just trying his best to get on base. There's something about him. Like I saw him play for a little bit, and it's not like a complete thing about him, but he reminded me of Lenny Dykstra from back in the day, which is basically a player who just had good statistics and form all around, but was never meant to be like an all-star. But what took him above that was his attitude. Like he had some grit, like some serious like you can't mess with me kind of attitude. And there's something about Carson Benge.
Any player that just like they will tear through whatever's because they just want to play.
Yeah.
And I think I see that in Benge.
I think I see that too, man. I think there's something there that's going to be like I think he's going to surprise us in that way. Not like a big like, oh my gosh, we have an all-star on our hands. Just more like the sort of like the exact sort of attitude and tone that we need from somebody on the team, and I think he's going to bring it for sure.
I mean, yeah, I think I'm excited for him. I think there's going to be big things. There's a reason that we traded Jet Williams and not Carson Benge.
Who?
Though I think Jet Williams, you're gonna do great, and he's also gonna get more playing time with the Brewers. It's all that
Oh,
stuff.
absolutely, absolutely.
I'm gonna get a Benge jersey. I think
You're gonna Ben's jersey.
that's got to be one of them.
Timu, here we come. I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Wow.
I want to get a
$150.
Mauricio jersey.
You should.
Just because I want to like, I really want him to be on the team somehow. I really like him, but
Somebody, I think he might have taken a new number. I'm gonna double check this because I could be completely wrong, but I think Bichette.
oh, that makes sense.
I think he might have given it up for his bad podcasting, but
No. We'll
Yes.
edit this out.
yes, he did. Oh no, not Bichette. Marcus Semien.
Oh, for Simeon.
He gave up number 10, which was one of the reasons that I liked him because that's my lucky number. But he gave it up for. I honestly like him even more. He gave it up for 0.
Mm-hmm.
He's rocking 0 right now.
He's rocking 0 right now. I'm definitely getting that jersey, man. I'm definitely getting that Mauricio jersey. That's a 0 jersey. Come on. Speaking of Mauricio, I think it's a good time for us to talk about the Dominican word of the week.
Ponchao.
Here. Last week was Ponchao. Here on Sad Boys Mets Club, we'd like to also offer opportunities for education and chances for us to learn new things, or at least share things that you might know already. And I think that the Dominican word this week is going to be matatang. Matatang.
Matatang.
Matatang. Say it right. Matatang.
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 And it just means the extreme badass. Like the best of the best. You know, so if you say somebody is a matatan at something, they are untouchable. They are unbeatable. Soto is a matatan.
I'm worried this might be the
Matatang.
Soto episode, but like,
I know it is a Soto episode, huh?
I mean, hey, he's our guy.
He's our guy. He's our guy.
Matatang.
Matatang. That's the word of the week. Matatang. Matatang. Dominican word of the week, y'all. Any suggestions, please let us know. We'd love to keep talking about stuff. Since we're talking about Soto, let's talk about another thing that we'd like to kind of do on a weekly basis here, is because Sad Boys Mets Club is basically, we're united for our love for the Mets, but we also love talking about other things, arts, culture, music, current events. And the sort of the lens which we look through these things at is the kind of the same lens that makes us Mets fans, where we understand the dark side. We understand what it means to lose it all. We understand what it means to not always get what you want, and it's just made us stronger and a lot more judgmental,
A lot more cynical.
Bitter, maybe. No, not true. I believe that we have the capability of experiencing many different things and still somewhat enjoying a little bit of it, or most of it. Anyway, the segment we'd like to bring up is walk-up music. So every week we'd like to talk about a different player, their walk-up music, and any suggestions that we might have for their walk-up music. And since we're on the topic of MVP, our MVP, I say we just project that, we put that out there. The MVP for the year, Juan Soto.
Better than Aaron Judge. Mark my words. It's gonna be his year. Aaron Judge is gonna get hit by another fly ball. He's gonna get a concussion.
It's gonna be the one too many.
He's gonna get the football player brain injury.
Oh no, we don't wish that.
Well,
hey, man, we just don't want the Yankees to win.
Yeah. I think
that's why the hate mail and messages come.
They were already coming from the Yankees fans.
Look, it's funny because I feel like I'm going off a tangent here. Mets fans are a lot more critical and whatever, emotional than Yankees fans, because Yankees fans tend to be a lot more like, we're Yankees fans.
Yankees fans
We're
are
good.
soulless. The Yankees are the soulless corporate. You're a Yankees fan if you're a bad person, and I'm standing by that. That's what I do when I meet somebody from New York. First thing I ask them, Mets or Yankees. That's what I base all of my judgment off of.
I'm not gonna say I agree with him, but I understand where he's coming from. I don't think that we should judge people like that, but I'm definitely gonna look at you sideways if you're a Yankees fan, just for a second, really. But going back to the walk-up music, so let's talk about Juan Soto. I know that last year, he had Bad Bunny,
Mm-hmm.
Ayo.
That was a good one.
And he also had
TV off.
Kendrick Lamar.
Kendrick Lamar. I had to make sure of that.
That's definite. I remember the song. I remember hearing it. I think actually when we saw them, he had that Kendrick Lamar song.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
I believe so.
We got to see him last year at Citi Field. Or was it here?
No, it was at Citi Field, I think.
We did go to Citi Field last year.
That was a good game, too. That was like... I mean, honestly, I think that might have been a Nimmo game.
I do remember.
I think that was a Nimmo game.
What do you mean a Nimmo game?
I think he was the one who carried the team that day.
Oh, there you go. There you go. Well, then...
Because we were getting into it with Child of God. Yeah, that's like... That's... I'm not religious. I'm not religious.
I'm very religious.
But when Child of God comes on and Brandon Nimmo's stepping up to the plate, you gotta join in. When the Rangers come, when the Rangers come, we see them. I'll sing along.
So Soto had he had Bad Bunny and he had Kendrick Lamar, and I know that he had when he was at the Yankees, Daddy Yankee.
That was I wouldn't know the song. I only knew the Bad Bunny off the top of my head. I looked this up.
And he also had Empire State of Mind.
Oh,
New York,
concrete jungle where dreams are made of.
I wish I remember the meme of that one girl who said that the wrong lyrics to that. Did you ever see that?
I don't think so. What'd you say?
It was like something. It wasn't concrete jungle where dreams are made of. It was something else. Obviously not PC. But that said, going back, what would you say? What would you suggest Juan Soto use? Like if you were Juan Soto, or if you were anybody in this camp?
I mean, I think I'm gonna throw it to you first because mine's is a little unconventional.
Mine is too, and it's just like mine is super corny and on the nose, but.
What is it? Let me hear it.
So mine would be Joe Esposito, "You're the Best," and it's a song from the Karate Kid movies.
That's fun. You're the best.
You're the best around. No one's gonna be
That's fun. I mean,
I'm so glad you know it.
You said you're the best, and I was like, I think I know you were the Karate Kid. Yeah, I know that one.
I mean, if he walks up to the plate and it's like, "You're the best around. No one's gonna be." Come on, man. Come on. I mean, he's just got to be the best.
I mean,
he has no choice but to be the best.
That's a good one. I like that one. Mine's, I don't think you'll know it off the top of your head because mine's is very specifically in the game of backyard baseball. There's only one walk-up song that I know. And it's Pablo Sanchez, the best baseball player of all time. He's a fictional character who just has maxed out stats and everything. And my favorite thing about him is that you learn throughout the games, he like only ever speaks Spanish, and all the other kids are like, that guy only speaks Spanish. And then he tells you, the player, he's like, I don't really speak Spanish, I just learned it in school. And he's such a silly little guy, and he is insanely good, and he has the most like intense walk. I'm gonna play it for you because
Okay.
it's like this one's less you're the best and more like it's ominous.
So what is it from exactly?
Backyard Baseball, the video game. He's kind of the face of he's the face of the baseball, at least.
Oh, I like this. Hell yeah.
I know that's a little more Mexican than Dominican, but we can make it work.
That's right. I think it's all adaptable. That's
And
beautiful. That's beautiful.
also, they kind of look alike because Pablo Sanchez is a little like he's got a very big round head, and he's like when you see a photo of him wearing his hat, he looks like he reminds me of Soto. And we can put this up on screen if we wanna edit it. Look at this guy. He went also. Also, he went to City Field. He does. Trust me. And he came to City Field.
Oh my God.
He came to City Field.
Wait, that meme says
The Mets are 4-0 since backyard baseball legend Pablo Sanchez attended a game at City Field.
Pablo Sanchez.
He's a Mets fan.
Come back. That's awesome. I love
That's my vote.
that. Speaking of which, Mets. This is our plea every time we do it. Mets, Cohen, family, anybody in charge. Invite us to Citi Field. We would love to go. We can't afford it. Please. We laugh, and it's true. Invite us. We would love to go. Please. We want to see the Mets play.
I'll wear a big inflatable Pablo Sanchez costume.
There
If
you
that's
go.
what it takes.
I'll wear a...
You'll be Grimace.
I'll be Grimace.
We need Grimace back.
Oh, Grimace. That was going to be my wish. So we have to make sure that we have Grimace this year. I mean, just because we need a balance between Mr. Met, and Mr. Met has got a lot of things to carry. Like, he's got a lot of weight to carry as far as mascots go. And if Grimace can come back and just provide some support and also mojo, that would be awesome.
I agree. I'm sorry to laugh. It's just when you bring up Mr. Met. First of all, Mr. Met always in the most random. Like, he's everywhere. He's everywhere in Long Island. Mr. Met is there. There was a wedding that I saw where they like had a floor rise up, and in the container there was Mr. Met. He rose up from the floor. Like, he's around. But I laugh because when I think of Mr. Met, the first thing I think of is a clip of him at a concert, and he's on the stage, and he can't see very well because he's wearing the big head, and he just walks right off, and he's doing his Mr. Met strut,
no, and he falls.
And he has to get back up and keep going, and it's the funniest thing because he just goes swoop, swoop. Like, it's not a hard fall. He just goes swoop.
I hope you've recovered. I hope you're okay, Mr. Met.
That was maybe that's why we fell off. Mr. Met got injured.
Oh no. I'm gonna end this topic with one little observation. Is Mr. Met and the Jack in the Box guy related?
I hope not. That guy's a murderer.
The Jack in the Box guy, big Jack in the Box head.
This is okay. Crazy tangent. In New York, actually, we went to a Jack in the Box.
There are no Jack in the Boxes.
Then where was it? Was in a city because I remember this because we went in and it was definitely in a city where there was construction because it was the kind of thing where you can't really look in the windows, and then on the walls there were like old family photos of the Jack in the Box people. Like, it was like aged photos. And they were like with the Jack in the Box. It was like him and his family. It was crazy. He's a murderer. He's a murderer. And I don't know where that was.
There goes our Jack in the Box sponsorship.
I mean, hey,
no more 2 tacos and cheap chicken sandwiches. This is Sad Boys Mets Club. Do we have a player of the day?
I mean, if we're talking about a Mets player of the day, Carson Benge, because, oh my God, I'm excited. We're excited. New York is excited. I think this is a big thing. If we're talking about non-Met, this is a tougher one. But I think I'm gonna need to think on it. You go. Who's your player of the day?
I guess my player of the day would have to go back to Ronnie Mauricio, just because of the 0 and him giving up the number to Simeon, and I'm hopeful. I love seeing him play winter ball, Dominican Republic. He's always on fire, and he hasn't he hasn't reached that potential yet here, but he's definitely got the spark. I just want him to kind of fire up. I want him to kind of get going and let people know that he's like on the level of everybody else as far as like the hot folks. That's what I'm hoping for. And, maybe next time you'll see me with a Mauricio jersey on.
Yeah, spring training right around the corner. Gotta get it for that. I've thought of mine. I have 2 actually, because I have one that I always think about in terms of like actual player that I think is going to be successful, exciting to watch. Nick Kurtz is... I wasn't watching the A's at all, and then at the end of the season I was like, oh my God, who is this guy? He's insane. I'm really excited about that. But my fun pick is I believe it's Nick Castellanos.
From where? From what team?
Phillies. Not anymore. I think I'm talking about the right guy. He got kicked off the Phillies with a whole other year left on his contract, $20 million, that they just ate, because they told him don't even bother coming to spring training.
What? Why? What was the deal?
He had some backlash with he wasn't a great clubhouse presence, and then there was one game where he got pulled because he's horrible defensively, and he got pulled as a defensive substitution, and he was mad at the manager, so he brought a beer into the dugout, and he was gonna drink it, and then the other player stopped him, but that got him suspended from play for a game, and that was enough to where he's not playing great, and he was acting up, and so they kicked him off. And then the wild card team, San Diego Padres, who didn't do anything all offseason, have signed him, and other people too, but they're just they're picking up any people they can, and they picked up Nick Castellanos, and I want to see. I feel somewhere in my heart, I think he's gonna have a bounce back.
Yeah,
I think
he's gonna have something to prove.
He's also sorry to interrupt. He's a funky player. He's the first time I heard of him was because there's a running joke where, to the point where people bet on this, they place bets based off of this. Anytime a tragedy happens, he hits a home run.
What was in the internet's Pete's sake? What is this all about? There was
a Phillies announcer, or one of the people on the broadcast, who said something offensive earlier in the game, and then they were apologizing for it later in the game, and mid-apology, he had to stop and be and Castellanos goes deep, and it's and he had to go back to his, and then he was fired, and that was the last play he ever did, was the Castellanos home run, and then there are days where the Queen died, or there was an earthquake, and people put bets on this on the betting sites. They're he's gonna hit a home run today because of this trade, and he does. There was a time where they were honoring somebody who died in war, and he hit a home run. on the broadcast, I think he's like such a wacky player.
Or he's on the dark side.
Yeah, he's just. I think he's an interesting character. So.
Well, that's great. That's you just put him under my radar now. I'm kind of curious about this, the tragedy thing.
And I have to keep up the trend of naming players from my least favorite teams for my favorite player, because last time was Austin Wells, a Yankee. Yeah. So got to keep it up.
You like Austin Wells though?
I love him. He's, how you know a Dominican, papi.
WBC brackets.
If we're saying 2 teams make it out of every pool,
okay.
First easy thing. There's an easy team in every one. I think it's pretty safely United States, Japan, Dominican Republic, and then this is the weird one. I don't know if Puerto Rico is that much of a lock. I think Pool A of the World Baseball Classic is going to be a really interesting one to watch, because
it might be Cuba.
I'm honestly going to say I think Team Canada also has some potential, because Canada's like, there's a lot of guys who are like, he's Canadian? Like, he's just some guy.
I do remember hearing somebody that was like Canadian that I didn't know.
I mean, I know that Freddie Freeman's Canadian. I don't know if he's playing, but like,
yeah.
But
so we're thinking maybe. I mean, I'm going for Pool A. I'm going for Cuba, but and you're picking Canada, maybe.
Honestly, yeah, that's what I want to see. I want to see Cuba and Canada make it.
Pool B,
I think, is gonna be Italy and U.S. because Mexico is gonna be between Mexico and Italy for that second spot, because U.S. is like
U.S. was
insane,
busting out all the all-stars.
Yeah, this is like the first time everybody's playing.
And then Pool C.
I think I want Italy to make it though. I think Mexico is a strong case, but Italy's a fun one.
What's this last one?
Chinese Taipei.
Okay. So
I want
Japan.
I want Czechia to make it.
Really?
I want Czechia to make it, because what are they doing in this? Like, they're not gonna make it, but
and
I
then
really
this
want them
crazy
to.
pool, because it's Japan, Australia, Korea.
Yeah, this is like, I don't think Chinese Taipei has much of a shot, because I think Chinese Taipei and Korea both don't really have a chance of winning, because we've seen examples of players from there. We have like enough of a sample size to where, like, if you're really successful there, because it's like literally just the all-stars of those leagues, if you're really successful there, you can be moderately successful here. Like, there's
a level.
Well,
there's like a ceiling.
And so I think they always have a chance to surprise, but I think Czechia might surprise even more.
What about Pool D? Pool D, where it's Venezuela, Dominican Republic, Netherlands, Israel, and Nicaragua.
This is a weird one.
I mean, obviously we have to go with Dominican Republic all the way.
All the way. And probably Venezuela, because that's what the prices suggest.
Yeah. And now's a good time to say this again, to have a plea again. Franklin and I will be in Miami on Wednesday, March 12th, where when the Dominican versus Venezuela game is happening for the World Baseball Classic, and we do not have tickets. And
our current plan is to find a skyscraper nearby and parachute in. But if we find an easier solution, we'll go with that.
Aren't you friends with like Mr. Beast or something? Can we hook it up?
He could get us in.
Hook it up, yo. Hook it up. Somebody. Well, that's what we're looking at, right? Those teams. I mean, ultimately, and then it's just how does it finalize? So if each team,
I think it's gonna be. Oh, we're falling. Okay, there we go. I think it's gonna be Dominican Republic and U.S. If we're being boring and basic.
Not boring and basic, just real.
Yeah, I think it's pretty cut and dry. I think Pool A and Pool B, go together, and the winner of that goes to the finals in Pool C and Pool D. So I think it's going to be U.S. and DR, because I think the DR is going to beat Japan. In a perfect world, we beat out Japan.
Online betting, here we go.
I mean, hey, in Florida, it's legal. Yeah. I think that's my vote. But Canada gonna come real close to beating the U.S.
Well,
I mean, they have Aaron Judge on their team. They can't win.
they have Aaron Judge in the Canada team?
No, on the U.S. team.
Oh, they better not win.
Yeah, they're not gonna. He's a curse.
He's a curse.
At least it's not Britain. They got Jazz Chisholm.
Jazz Chisholm.
Everybody's got a player they don't like for no reason at all. That's Jazz Chisholm's mine. He's just got bad vibes. And he's a Yankee. But he's also the only good player on the Britain team, so it's kind of unfortunate.
He's the only actual player. Yeah. It's a bunch of chimney sweepers.
Oh no.
Oh god. It's hard to say. Like, is that problematic to say? Is that problematic to say?
No, Britain's gonna get mad. Famously, disenfranchised country, Britain.
We're moving on. Let's talk about the Dodgers real quick and the White House. And
I think we might have brought this up before.
We did.
But I'd like to bring it up again because recent events politically have kind of brought it back into my mind of the U.S. men's hockey team has gone under fire a lot because they won gold and they partied with Kash Patel, and then
they spent like $75,000 with them.
He's like and then he called Donald Trump, and they were like, yeah, but what about the women's team? Like, ew, women who
By the way, women have won like
as
80% of all the medals.
They've just been going strong, and this is the first time the men have even like had a shot in like 50 years or something. Like, it's really funny. But and also I'd been seeing like a lot of those US players. I think the nice hockey players come from Canada, because I've been seeing a lot like people do not like the US hockey players. But
I mean, I feel like also there've been a few of the players that have been kind of like, you know, like, I don't know what's going on. Like, you know, I'm just here.
I think there are quite a few guys who were just like, but I did see there are like 5 of the players who didn't come to the invite to the White House, and all of them said it was because they're getting ready to start training. Season starts back up because it was like there's a break for the Olympics.
Allegedly.
And so I think I can safely say at least one of those guys was doing it for other reasons than he wanted to get back to train. I'm sure some of them were just like, are literally like nothing going on in their brain except for hockey. Yeah. Which, hell yeah, that's why you win. But like, it's in the context of that, they were invited, and so were the women's team, but they like politely declined.
Yeah.
And I think that's something that the Dodgers should do. Like, I still think about that. Dave Roberts said, he's like, I don't think this should be a political thing, but as we've seen a lot, and as like people keep saying, and I'll keep saying, it's a political statement to not make a political statement in the current climate, especially for a team like the Dodgers that wouldn't exist without.
No, I mean, especially the fans and where we are, and the trouble that's been seen here lately, because of everything that's been happening, you know, and I think we all know.
And I think the Dodgers shouldn't go. I feel like you won. I know they're all millionaires, so they're already not on our side, except for that one guy. I love that guy. I don't remember his name, but I love that guy who didn't go. But I know they're not on our side because they're millionaires. I saw something talking about like how Michael Conforto was having such a rough time because he could have made more money with the Mets than like what he ended up doing. And if you look at it, it's like he's still gonna make like $80 million in his career. It's like okay, that's it's a different range, but you do tend to hope beyond reason that the athletes are like people you would like, which is not fair to put
no, especially they might have pressure or whatever, but the thing is it's a perfect opportunity to say something without having to say something.
Exactly. It's not like they have to do. They can literally just be like, yeah, I can't go.
Yep. I've got hockey to think about.
Yeah, I'm actually going to some hockey games. I was thinking. Women's hockey's been doing really good right now. Yeah.
You know what that means, coming. Right?
What does that mean?
That means that Castellanos gonna hit a home run.
Oh my God!
Anytime something bad
tomorrow,
happens,
spring training.
Nick Castellanos is gonna hit a grand slam.
I hope he does. The Padres. Maybe he's the secret missing piece. He's gonna bring the Padres back.
Get the magic. Get the magic back. Let's talk movies. Last week we kind of veered off and talked a little bit about movies, and why not keep it as a constant thing on Sad Boys Mets Club to talk about movies? You and I are very much cinephiles. We love watching movies. I'm not having a chance to watch as many movies as I love to, but I know you watch movies every day.
I might be up to 80 so
this
far.
year.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I'm like up to 8 this year. That's so sad for me, and I used to watch movies every day. But anyway, let's get to it. What have you seen recently that you enjoyed or didn't enjoy?
I mean, I think I've got like 2 good ones, but first one was a 5-star movie for me. And it's like sometimes you watch a movie that's like so popular and like so well regarded that it's like, okay. Like I wasn't surprised that this was good, but it was still really good. And for me that was Dead Poets Society.
Oh wow.
Because I watched that 2 days ago because in English class we were going to start watching it, and we actually started watching today, but I knew it was a good movie and I didn't want it to be ruined by the environment of English class, so I just wanted to beat them to it.
Or breaking it down into like several sessions.
Yeah, it's like, because we're watching it like 30 minutes it's not going to be as impactful. And so I just watched it and it was incredible. I mean, part of it is I liked it for the same reason. I loved it for the same reason that I love Ferris Bueller, because it's such a simple message that I still like every day I still need to hear it.
Same message.
Live life to the fullest.
Seize the day.
And I feel like I need to hear that a lot, and so I love a movie that perfectly.
It's so tragic. That's such a heartbreaking movie, man.
I'm like, that was so. I mean, I'll be honest. That's like probably the best way I've seen that kind of situation go down in a movie. Yeah. I've never seen it, like, because it is like that. Like I was watching it, I was like, no, he could have run away. He could have, and he did, and that's how it is in like real life. Like there are, when you're in that mindset, it's. I don't want to spoil it. It's just the kind of thing where they did it so perfectly. It's such a tragic thing.
And of course, I mean, don't even need to say that Robin Williams is just impeccable. He's just perfect. I
didn't have a frame of reference. I think the only reason that I knew who he was because of his interactions with that monkey or that gorilla, which I loved him for that already, but I don't think I'd seen him really in like a thing where I was like, that was Robin Williams, and now I get it. Now I'm like, okay.
And he's done so many other movies that are like that, where he's just done really, really deep, incredible performances.
That was a good. Wow.
What was the other great movie of the week? Or good movie?
This one was like, it was a good movie. It wasn't a great. It's not on Dead Poets Society tier, but I watched Anora and I thought it was. I thought it was great except for the ending, because I feel like there was a better way it could have gone down. But other than that, I thought it was really well filmed. I thought it was a great movie. It was objectively a great movie.
I freaking loved it. I think Sean Baker is like one of the best filmmakers right now.
I'm not upset that it was an Oscar movie, you know?
Yeah, and it's crazy because it's like he's just, he's with the guys who did, or the brothers who do the Marty Supreme.
Coen Brothers.
Not the Coen Brothers. No. Marty Supreme, and they did the Smashing Machine. They split up.
No, I thought it was the Coen Brothers. Yeah, because it isn't. It's
And I'm blanking out, but they did Good Time. They did Safdie Brothers.
It's the Safdies. Okay.
That's Safdie Brothers. So I love their direction style as well. They're like direct descendants of John Cassavetes as far as like raw, emotional kind of tense cinema. Sean Baker tends to kind of do the same thing, but there's a lot more hope in his stuff. Like he's always been edgy, he's always been real, but there's like a weird element of hope that's just kind of like a light in his movies that aren't necessarily in the other movies, that always makes me feel good. And that's the thing about that movie. That's why I love the ending, by the way, because I just feel like despite all that stuff that she was, we're all broken, and we're just all trying to find the things that like make us a little bit better, and that messed me up. But again, that movie's just the main reason to watch that movie is for that like 20-minute sequence in the middle when the whole thing is just like they kidnap her or whatever, all the stuff. It's like that whole sequence, and it almost feels like it's uncut. It's not, but it feels like it's like, oh my God, you're in the room with these people as it's happening.
That felt like very... I like that scene a lot. And I do just want to go back. Ending for me. I like that it ended with... I feel like it was a good cutoff for it.
Yeah.
But I would have rather... And it's tough because I feel like the rest of the movie wasn't written to suit this. But I would have rather that she walked up to the door and she hugged her sister and was crying. I would have rather that happened than in the car. But it's at the end of the day, it's still a great movie. But
I mean, it's just different things. Any bad movies?
Oh, I have plenty, but I want to hear your good movies. Have you? First of all, have you seen any movies? Or you haven't had the time?
This past week, I only saw one movie. I'm averaging a movie a week, and I need to kind of up that up.
That's pretty good for most people.
I've been really busy, and it's not even the last two movies I've seen. I've watched at home, and that's kind of not a good thing for me. I love going to the movies. I'm going to make sure that I go at least once or twice this week because I need to catch up. The movie that I saw, I've been on a Neil Diamond kick lately, and somehow Neil Diamond has just kind of come up in my life in a way that's been very satisfying and enlightening, because it's something where I feel like I've listened to his music my whole entire life, and somehow the words, his lyrics, and the emotion behind them is starting to affect me or speak to me directly. That said, I watched this movie called Saving Silverman. I don't know if you've ever seen it. The lead in it is this guy who was the lead in the American Pie movies, and I can't remember his name. He's the skinny guy. I want to say it's Josh or Jake or something. Whatever. He's just kind of a whatever average, the typical good-looking nerd in a movie that gets the girl in the end kind of thing, right? He's the lead, but it's him and his two buddies who live together, and his two buddies are played by Steve Zahn and Jack Black. And this is a movie that was made in the late 90s. So it's early in Jack Black's career, as far as it wasn't early, but he was just starting to come up. And Steve Zahn at that point was just on fire. He was, he's always been comedic. Like them two, they steal the movie. And Amanda Peet plays the one of the love interests, and she plays the basically Silverman, their friend. They have the three of those guys have a Neil Diamond tribute band, and Silverman kind of falls for this woman who's played by Amanda Peet and who's basically evil, and she takes advantage of him, makes him become her slave basically, and takes her away from his friends, and his friends are like trying to get him back, and the way that they finally decide to get fed up of trying to get him back, they decide to kidnap her and keep her away and make him think that she died, which is crazy, just so he can run into his high school sweetheart, who is his true love, who is now becoming a nun. It's like, and all the while, there's Neil Diamond songs being sung, and there's a lot of borderline problematic situations in this movie, but it's hilarious. It is the funniest thing.
Welcome everyone. This is Sad Boys Mets Club. This is our second episode. I'm Giovanni Blanco.
He plays himself.
Before we begin, please do all the things that you need to do to keep this thing going.
Finale. And it's really kind of like very sweet and very funny as hell. Funny as hell. I forgot how funny it was.
And share.
When it came out.
Share, please. We're gonna just jump right in and talk about a lot of things because this is kind of almost
Saving
an
Silverman. You want to
education
laugh
for
a
me
little bit
because I'm a huge Mets fan. I'm just not a huge numbers fan. I don't keep track of all the people coming and going necessarily.
I don't like to
more
be
about the
negative
games,
because we're
but,
Mets fans, so there's
but
enough negativity anyways.
Franklin is definitely on top of it, and
but like you said, you've been trying to go to the movies more.
Start off with something.
I've been mad at the movies. I considered
I think
canceling
start off
the
with
AMC
some of the
stubs.
big guys.
It's that time of year though. It's that time of year. The beginning of the year is always the.
And then I thought
bad
about it
movies.
anyways. It's still
It's
those
pays
the
for
big
itself if
guys.
I see two
But
movies
today,
a month. I just found out.
So at the end of the day, it's still like,
No.
I was like, I can't think of 4 movies
Marcus
I want to watch every
Semien,
week.
who were two pretty
to a
big
month
gets
for this year. I can do.
And
but I've been
honestly,
going
I
to
think we
movies
should start
a
with Marcus
lot,
Semien
and
because he's kind of.
It feels like over
he was
time
the
they're
first
doing
thing
more
we
and
did
more to try to
the
get me
offseason
nuts
because
to go to the
he is
movies.
who we traded to the Rangers.
And I'm doing everything in my power
him.
to keep
So-
going because I want the movies to exist. Like that is, movie theaters are conducive
And I've
to
recently
good
realized
movies.
Yes.
Yes.
And
It's
just
good
like a
movie
new Nemo.
experience.
Like, he's very much.
Like, it's
he's very Nemo.
Baby
it's
Nemo?
exactly.
Rough, exactly.
That's a new
And
nickname,
I did
Baby
go
Nemo.
see a couple movies in theaters, and then
But
one movie that I know you
Marcus
saw as
Semien
well. There were just like a couple
in
movies
a way
that were very
was us saying goodbye
like,
to Jeff McNeil
meh.
as well because
Okay.
he
Let's
was our
get to
second
the Met
baseman.
movies.
and we kind of knew we
I
were getting rid of him,
have
but that
Sad
was
Boys
the
Meh
final bolt in the
Club.
coffin.
Sad Boys Meh Club.
He Marcus Semien
there
plays
are
second
ooh,
base.
another
Used
quick
to
good
be
one.
Really
Elio
an elite
was
batter.
really
Like,
good.
Elio.
Did you
he had
see
one season
Elio?
with the Blue
It
Jays
was
where he
the
hit 40
cartoon?
home
kids.
runs.
Yeah, it was the
Yeah,
cartoon
and he
kids
got
movie.
Yeah, and he got
It was
a
really
massive
good.
contract
It was the
with
kind of
the
movie that I
Rangers.
think you would like. It
And
was
he
like
was the
What was it
captain
about?
for the longest time.
about a kid
including when they
who felt
won
like
the
he
World
didn't
Series.
belong
And
on
I do
Earth.
he's also
remember
known as like
that.
And
a
he goes to
clubhouse
space. It was good.
presence,
Like
and he's
I
probably he's one of the
I
best.
was like I was
defensive
crushed.
second basemen.
I was
That
emotionally
was-
crushed watching
What's
that
right,
movie.
what's
Elio.
What's
on
his
my
status?
list.
Elio,
the last few
just
years
put it
then?
on there because it's a
not
quick
that
one
great
too.
batter. But when you look at it, and you compare it to McNeil,
also saw two
he was
movies
like-
that were
he
in
was a
theaters
little
that
bit
I didn't
off
catch
because
in
of, like,
theaters,
injuries and
which
that
was a
kind of
big,
thing
bold,
this
beautiful
year.
journey.
He's going to
And
be a
is
better
this thing
player
on
overall.
Big, Bold,
because that
Beautiful
was
Journey,
another thing is we wanted
awful.
to focus on the defense.
truly,
Was that
truly
the-
awful.
the-
Margot
About as
Robbie.
good as you can get.
Oh,
Like,
yeah, that looked kind of
we
weird.
have
It was
one
bad.
of
I
the
watched
most
it because there was a
solid
Leve song.
right up the middle pairs you could
she
get.
couldn't
with
save it.
Lindor and
I gave it
Semien.
2 stars
Semien?
for the
And
Leve
at
song.
spring training, they're
Um,
already talking.
Let's
they're
not
already vibing.
delve.
Yeah.
Lindor's
And then
done
there
his
was I watched
surgery,
Is This
so
Thing
they're-
On?
Yeah.
Which
They're already
you've
getting
seen.
along.
I watched that last
Um,
night. Yeah,
I don't
that's
like
a quick
Will Arnett.
one.
That's awesome.
That was my biggest
move
mistake.
On to Luis Robert
Because but it was good, honestly.
It
was about as good as a movie
just got
with Will Arnett as the lead.
I just saw him because he just did a press conference yesterday.
Yes,
so I'm happy. I'm happy for Bradley Cooper. He's
like,
such like a
who's this
weird,
guy?
unlikable face kind of guy.
I mean,
and I'm
it's
happy
like,
that
it
he's
feels
doing
like
good
we're kind
things.
of overloaded, but
Hey,
I
you know
that's
what?
the case always.
I ultimately
you're always kind of like,
I did not enjoy the
it's a
movie.
50-man team or something like that. I don't know.
We have a
if
lot of
it
guys in
was
our
a
spring
factor.
training. But Luis Robert
I
was
just
who we
couldn't
got
find him
for Acuna.
100% believe Kettle.
So when we did that trade,
I only know him as
we needed somebody in
Arrested
the outfield,
Development.
and that was like
Even when he's
long talked
Batman,
about
he's
thing.
Arrested Development.
I wasn't the
like,
biggest fan of
it.
but I'm kind of getting more
Yeah,
on
it's
board
hard.
now
It's
because I
hard.
think he has like.
I thought
he has
everybody
high
was good in it.
upside.
I thought everybody was
He's
good. I mean,
played
especially
great before, and he can play great. We've
I'm
seen.
blanking on her name. The woman
I'm
who
really
played the
excited.
wife,
I think we needed a good like center
Laura
fielder.
Dern.
'Cause
She was.
Is he going to be?
I thought
the
she was
center
actually
fielder?
like a ward.
Right now, he is our center
in that
fielder
movie.
because
I really did.
if somebody's playing somewhere else,
Just
it's going to be
overall,
Carson Benge
just
is playing right field.
Right. Yeah. Soto's in left.
Because Soto moved.
But yes,
So,
we gotta watch more
it's-
movies. I want to watch
He
that
should
Elvis
be
movie,
our center
that
fielder,
Baz Luhrmann
but
concert
he
movie.
normally he's not big on
Here's
playing
a quick
full
list
season.
of movies that I
Like,
saw
normally
in
things
theaters
happen.
this week.
So
that
we
weren't
do have a
very
lot
good.
of insurance in guys
I
in
saw
the outfield. Like we
Avatar,
have,
Fire and
we
Ash.
have- I mean,
why are we
even
still
Beatty,
doing
I
it?
bet
I
Beatty
can
could
say
play.
that. I met Susie
I
Cameron.
think Beatty could
I've
pitch
met
if he
him.
wanted to.
You can stop. Do something else.
I'm
Go.
high on Beatty. But
I liked it more, and then I
Robert.
found out that Nick Kroll
Speaking of
was one of the
Robert, funny
voices,
thing,
and
oh
I
my
liked
God.
it less.
Oh
The White
come
Sox
on!
general
I like Nick
manager
Kroll.
was so high on Acuna. Like he thought so highly of him.
Pillion was
He
just
like, he's the
awful.
most
They made
versatile
it
player
seem like it would be like
ever.
weird,
He's
but
a
a love
switch
story.
hitter.
It was just
And
sad.
he mentioned that
there
he
was
was
no
a switch
love. It was
hitter,
depressing.
like in 5 different
How to Make a
press
Killing.
conferences.
I didn't think that
And
one was
he's
gonna be
not.
very good. It
He's
was
just
okay.
like- I think he's just like a
I
one
keep
of the
wanting
normal ones.
him to do weird
I'm
things.
kind
So he
of
did make a
over
bit
that
of a
guy.
fool of
It's like,
himself.
I feel like
I
he's
want
a
him to go
good-
back to weird
he's a good
things because he
player to
was
have.
doing
It was
weird
just really
things,
funny
and
to
then
see.
he went normal.
But I want to
And
quickly
when he went
transition
normal,
into
It's just
another guy
less
that we
easy to
got,
like him.
which is
Yeah.
Mike Tauchman.
I agree.
Yes.
I'm over.
He's
him.
another guy who isn't going to
and
play the
then-
full season.
Good luck, have fun,
but
don't
he's
die.
very
which was
solid when he does.
very high
And
highs and
he's
very
just gonna
low
be great
lows.
to have his outfield
Oh,
insurance.
I'm gonna
Like,
have
he's
to watch
be on our
that. That's on
roster.
my
You-
list
you
of
should watch
watching,
it.
and I mean,
You already
I'm
told me
going to
that.
say
Definitely
already,
Rivers
just
will be playing all
even
season.
on your
Exactly, it's just
review,
good
I
to
think
have
it's gonna
another
be
guy in the
one of
outfield.
the year.
And their
I
teammates.
have no doubt.
I
When
think you'll
gets
love
canceled.
it's wacky and it has the guy from Ant-Man,
Says something a little
the
too country.
fast talking guy.
Oh, Michael
I love
Pena.
that. I
Yeah,
love
it
that.
has
Michael
Michael
Pena.
Let him
Pena,
be
and I
honest.
feel like
Let
I
him be
haven't
clean.
seen
Let
him
him
in
be- let
anything
him be
recently,
himself.
and
He's
I
doing a lot
love
of
him.
TV. He's been doing.
No,
a lot.
I love
He's
the
great.
guy.
I mean,
and,
he loves
and
Juan
it had
Soto. He was like, he was in
the
awe.
woman who played
in Spring
Domino
Training. There's some
in
clips. He's
Deadpool
like,
2.
oh my god,
Sazy
this is crazy that
Beats.
I'm playing with Juan
Yes,
Soto.
and she just shows up in like a bunch of
Um,
random things, and this was one of them. And
But yeah,
it's kind of my favorite
I'm
thing I've
excited.
seen.
I
Like
think
she was
Mike
just,
Tauchman was a good
it was
get,
good
'cause I think we
vibes.
signed
Those
him
two
to
were my
a
favorite
I mean,
characters.
just
contract as well.
I've never seen Sam
We
Rockwell
kind
do
of
bad.
won with that.
So
I see. I had no frame of
that is
reference
all
for Sam Rockwell.
for
I'm
the
too
new guys. I just
youthful.
for the guys we
So
had,
this
didn't
is like
mention
my
last
first
week.
real
Yeah.
exposure.
I mean, these were kind of surprises to me. Like I said, I wasn't
Continue
keeping
with
up
the
with
digs.
all the trades and all
Well,
these.
on that
Just the
note,
big name ones.
I don't want to get hurt
But,
anymore.
it definitely gives me
This has been Sad Boys Mets
some
Club.
assurance that we
I hope
have some
you,
depth and
enjoy
possibly
this time
some
with us,
options.
and
We have a
really
lot of
appreciate
depth. I
being a
mean, there
part
is
of
also
this.
there's potential
So
for
you know
more
what to do.
depth. I will say.
I mean, more trades.
Smash that
More
like
trades.
button.
I think
Hit
more
the
pickups, more
subscribe,
trades, and
don't
also
forget
of
to
the
ring
depth
the
we
bell
have right
and
now.
share.
We have like
Share,
we have a
please
bunch
share,
of
please
smaller
share.
guys who are
We're
going to
starting
be like
off on this
playing in
journey,
our
and we want
AAA,
to go
like
as far as we
MJ
can. and we'd like to
Melendez.
take you with
I
us,
remembered
so
this
please.
time.
Have some fun. And
Couldn't remember last.
let's go
episode.
Mets.
MJ
always next
Melendez,
year.
because now we got Mike Tauchman. MJ Melendez is not playing on this roster. Realistically, he's going to be in AAA, which is fun.
Yeah.
Like,